See that image right now, right in front of you, in the screen right now? Are you on your phone, your tablet, or even an Xbox or whatever? That is Kemba Walker in a Boston Celtic uniform. Kemba Walker, who, to me, is a top 5 point guard, maybe even, obviously a top 10, but probably a top 5 on my opinion. But the question is, should Kemba Walker really sign with the Boston Celtics? And I think we should all know the real answer is yes, he should. Now, no disrespect to the Charlotte Hornets. I think they're a team that we could respect. But the team hasn't done anything for Kemba Walker in so long. I mean, you look at the Hornets. What are they without Kemba Walker? I'll tell you what they are. They're garbage. Garbage. I personally think they'll tie their worst franchise record. Again, if he leaves. I'm being serious about that. The Charlotte Hornets have not made the playoffs since the 2015 through 16 season. Now, that was a good year for Charlotte. They almost got past the first round against the Miami Heat. Almost is the key. But ever since then, the Charlotte Hornets have done nothing. Nothing at all. Now, look, Kemba Walker is a talent, but I do not want to see his career being wasted. You look at which team would have a brighter future without its main star. Let's say Kemba stays in Charlotte. What's the team without him? They're garbage. But let's say Kyrie Irving stays with the Boston Celtics, and I don't think it's going to happen, but let's say that happens. We already know what the team of the Boston Celtics are like without Kyrie Irving. I think Kemba Walker overall would make the Celtics better. Overall. And the reason why I feel like is leadership. I know many people are going to question me on that one. But, look, Kyrie may be more talented than Kemba, but I would take Kemba's leadership over Kyrie's after the season I saw the Boston Celtics. Kemba, to me, would make their offense go well and their defense be spectacular. That talent, there's so much talent on the Boston Celtics that they don't really have a leader right now. And I think that was the downfall of this season. If they had a leader like in Curry or Lillard and Kemba, I think they would have been better. But I just don't think Kemba Walker should stay in Charlotte. I personally don't think he should. I think he should sign with the Boston Celtics. Not only that, the Boston Celtics latest on free agency, even though they're about to lose Al Horford, I think he already left. They're interested in trading with the Thunder for a Steven Adams and maybe a Dennis Schroeder. Or they are trying to go sign my friend Enes Kanter. Well, I wish he knew me. We would have been best friends. Anyway, but the fact that the Boston Celtics at this point need those type of guys, they need a center in either Ennis or Steven Adams, and they need a point guard at Kemba Walker. You know, lots of people like us are discussing about this, and then many people will agree that the Boston Celtics are not better with Kyrie; they're worse. But you know what's the one thing no one's bringing up? The trade they did for Kyrie. You look at that trade. Kyrie, I think, is leaving. We will have to go back on that trade. And we'll have to rethink what the Boston Celtics could have had. Because I think there's so many things that just it keeps getting on my mind of what the trade they did to get Kyrie. At the end of it all, it's not worth it. I wouldn't say are the Lakers. They're slowly becoming the Lakers. And what I mean by that is giving up your young core with a bright future so late and too early. I mean, I will be honest with you. I feel like Isaiah Thomas would be an option. That I feel like he would return to Boston, and I feel like he would become the Isaiah Thomas that we once saw in that MVP season. But really, still, if even Boston does get Kemba and gets the trade for like Steven Adams or signs Enes Kanter, we need to bring back that trade. Because of the fact that you're getting win with the exact same core from the year before, a team that went to Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, almost won that series, and no one saw Boston take it to 7, and I didn't. I picked Cavs in that series in 5 because of the injuries the Boston Celtics had. And just looking back on it there, I remember picking the Boston Celtics the season to go to the finals against Golden State Warriors after the Eastern Conference Finals. Because I'm thinking, if a team like that could get that far with no stars, 2 of their all-stars being injured after the postseason, when they get those all-stars become 100% healthy, we expect the finals. And we didn't get that. We got Toronto versus Golden State, and we already know the story. But overall, well, if they do end up getting Kemba, if it's shockingly they don't get anybody, we will have to look back on that trade and say to ourselves, really, what the heck were you thinking? Because really, to me, the pieces were there. It's just because you really didn't have that much players with big experience or a leader. And if Kemba Walker is that leader, and let's say they win a championship with Kemba Walker, put a statue of Kemba Walker. No, I'm being serious. I'm not even joking. I put a statue of Kemba Walker with a Finals MVP and the trophy if he wins a Finals with the Boston Celtics. That's what I personally think. And what do you guys think? Do you think Kemba Walker is going to end up in Boston or not? Now, you could say the Lakers, because the Lakers now just made somehow got more cap space from trading away 3 players I've never even heard of, and AD opting out his the trade minimum of gaining an extra $4 million. So the Lakers have that much cap space now. But what do you guys think? Where will Kemba Walker go? Leave a comment down below. Hit the like button and share this with your friends. Subscribe me for more videos like this one. This is TGTV Tech Mode signing off. And you'll obviously see my reactions on the free agencies. Alright. Oh, okay. I got someone to report. Wait, what's... Minu wants a 4. Oh my god, why? Why? Don't offer him anything.